Go through ulti. Nice 300k here. Alright, so now we get the king with the debuffs up. Ooh, 200k. Not bad. So we got we do have a double ulti here, so I think we got this easily in the bag. But most double ultis always win this, so nothing. There's the revive, and then there's the torrent kill right afterward for all the revived people. So wow, 142 on that, and then the torrent kill right here. Bam, kills the Liz on the after the revive. Boom. And then this one like 250 plus. Woo, 220. Okay, 300,000 there. All right, big hit from King here. Boom, 300,000. Kind of a counterplay here, and we have a 3-star poison coming out. Nice. So 220,000 on that poison. Full health on the King now. We have a counterplay on the King. So it's a nice little... Okay, so I want to try this out. I'm going to try... I've been trying this team out with the kind of a crit cleave thing with the new Blue King, and I have been using Easton. And what I have noticed is I kind of like the strategy of crit cleaving people down, and I'm going to try this in geared PvP. I don't think the PvP rules against me too heavily this week, so we're going to try it out with that and see if we can use a crit cleave in geared PvP with an HP and defense King. It might not work, but I'm going to try it. Alright, so I built this team to see if I can actually use it against the meta comp, and let's see if we can fight that meta comp. But going second is really problematic with this team. Okay, we won on CC. Alright, so we got an instant merge on this Blue Melee, which is kind of unfortunate. It happens like that sometimes. Alright, so we're going to go with a rank up onto Easton here. Stop the ulti rush. And I'm going to go ahead and just start up over here. And since he got the rank up on his Blue Demon Meliodas, we'll be a little cautious here. Or not the Blue on his Lost Vein Meliodas. Okay. Alright, there's the Liz shield. Alright, so it only does 82% attack. So there's a big problem with this, is that it only does 82% attack to go through this, so I'm going to have to go with a rank up onto King here. And we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to start up. I'm going to use this card right here. We're going to go with this and this. So with no added modifier, of course, just 38k. Okay. Got my little chip in. Ooh, really good cards, really good cards. All right, so I did my rank up onto King, and I'm trying to see if he'll force onto my King here. We'll see what happens. Okay, he's gonna spread the damage, and he goes for a stun onto King. Okay. So then we just do a merge here for Easton, and then get another alt stall. I guess we can, or go do here's one of these. We're gonna go with one of these and one of these. Okay. Perfect. All right, didn't quite kill him. Just what I wanted. We also stalled out the LV. Great. All right. So now we got 2 ultis up. All right, let's see what happens with the King. Okay. About what I expected. Alright, let's use one of these right here. Use this, and then we use this. Got the King ulti coming out. Ulti, go through ulti. Nice 300k here. Alright, so now we get the King with the debuffs up. Ooh, 200k. Not bad. 180k on an HP def set is really good. Yeah, that's really strong. Especially since you can do it with an HP def set. Like, this is really strong. But winning on CC, of course, is the key factor there. Alright, so we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this and this. Of course, this doesn't do any additional damage. Really weak without the debuffs. Of course. Alright. Yeah, this is the problem with Merlin right now. Is that, like, even with the 6/6 Merlin right here, that you can't, even with the 6/6 Merlin, I think this one's HP and defense, you can't kill anyone in single target, which is really unfortunate. It's rough to see that happen to a character. So I'm gonna use this, this, and this. Okay. This might be enough, I'm not sure. Ah, not quite. I kind of will say this about the king, is I really wish that his debuff card was the first card instead of the second card. I hope they introduce something in the game that allows you to, like, switch the positioning of your cards so that you could potentially get, like, a merge on your cards first. Because that, like, it's as a PvP, in PvP, the ordering of your cards can definitely change your perspective of the team. Like, having Easton having her debuff card first would also be a really nice change as well. So I'm hoping that they allow for card switching at some point. Okay, we got another meta team. Okay. All right, this time around, I'm just gonna go with a rank up over here onto Easton. I'm gonna do one of these, and we are gonna go ahead and I will pop the poison. I want to see how much damage the poison's gonna do on the rank 1 here. Even if it's gonna crit the LV, I do want to see the damage. 80k. That's actually not too bad as far as a rank 1 card goes for a poison ability, especially. Not the greatest, obviously, but we're testing damage right here. Okay, so I think what I'll do here. All right, here comes the poison attack. I don't think that LV has gear on. Alright, not a good enough test against him then. Let's do... Okay, so I'm going to rank up over here for the king. I'm going to just do this. And then I want to see how much the king is going to hit for Goddess Liz for a 2-star card here with HP def. I haven't actually seen his card get off yet. Let's see how much damage this does. Just a minimal amount of stuff. 113k. You know what? That's really not worth doing. I mean... If you only hit for 113k with HP def, I mean, like, I'd have to build out a whole other gear set for this. Easton hits a little bit harder. I think I'm liking King a lot in ungeared with this team. And in geared PvP though, I'm definitely seeing it fall short a bit. But you know, I don't know if it's the team's fault or just me not having the gear. All right, so I'm also using characters in a different way than I usually do. All right, let's go ahead and use this. I'm going to go use an attack seal here. 128,000. As you can see, Gother dropping 128k with HP def with this 3-star kind of gives you perspective on how much damage, like 100,000 damage is. It's really not that much. Alright, looks like we went for the triple move here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a rank up onto here. I'm going to go with a poison effect. And I do kind of want to see how much damage we'll do, but I don't think we're going to be allowed to see how much. I think what we'll need to do here is, I think we're going to need to go 1, 2, and then... Oh, let me do that. Okay. We got the kill. Boom. 400,000 on the Gother, as you can see. And then another 98k there. Okay. Did we get a poison? We did not. Okay. Okay. We have like no other added modifiers. I don't even know if I can get this off or not. Well, it breaks the shield. I got on one character, not on both. No debuffs up, so that was kind of unfortunate. Overall, I'm kind of like... I'm kind of on the fence on this character as far as like trying to nuke down with crit damage. When we're using this team in ungeared PvP, we're able to like cleave down enemy teams really heavily, and like we can rely on the card damage. But then relying on the gear here to do damage makes it a little bit more problematic. So I don't think for geared PvP I'm going to be able to use this, because PvP rules giving you the additional HP and things like that. It's a little bit trickier to use. I can use the same team on this team with other other characters with HP def as a primary DPS unit, and they do well. But King is kind of like a weird unit. All right, we lost on TC. King Beth team. Normal meta comp. So most likely just going for a rank up into a stun on my Easton to stall me out. There's nothing I can do on that. Alright. So because I'm a little curious, I want to see how much damage a 2-star does here. Gonna rank up onto this, do this, and then this. I just want to see the damage we can do. Special says right now he only has a shield. He's gonna use the cleanse first. Okay, about 82k initial, and then the 2-star hits for 90k. Okay. Not my favorite opener, but it's definitely decent. You can easily rush his ulti here, which is what he's doing. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna rank up onto Easton here. I'm gonna do this one over here, and we're gonna lower their attack and stop the ultis of the other two. We're gonna take the King ulti, unfortunately, but we might still be okay with the added modifiers with the minus 20%. Easton is a little bit lower though. I think the person that's in the most danger, of course, is Gother, but Blue King ulti has been getting a little bit weaker as time has gone on. As you can see here, not even half my HP gone. What I figured, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do a rank up onto the King here. I'm gonna do a poison attack, and then we're gonna go rush this. Now we have all 3 ultis. I have a counterplay here, and we have a 3-star poison coming out. Nice. So 220,000 on that poison. Full health on the King now. We have a counterplay on the King. So it's a nice little interesting thing that you can you have all that. So here comes the rank up onto Liz. He's going to use the 3-star shield and a stun, most likely on my King. Oh, on the Gother, okay. And another stun or a 3-star shield? Okay, here's some of the 3-star shield. Okay. Poison almost broke that, so we're going to go ahead and just finish it off with this and this. And then, I guess I'll use this on you. So we do have a double ulti here, so I think we got this easily in the bag. But most double ultis always win this, so nothing new there. Okay. All right, and then here's the revive, and then here's the torrent kill right afterwards for all the revived people. So wow, 142 on that, and then the torrent kill right here, bam, kills the Liz on the after the revive. Boom! Wow, just awesome. So now Merlin comes into the field. Okay, just a mean team right here. All right, let's go ahead and use this, and then this. So we got another turn after this. We're going to do damage. So here's the torrent kill. Boom. Wow. Just really cool. Really cool. So with the pressure from Gother and Easton using the extra crit damage that we can get here, we're getting lots of pressure over the field. And against the revives, we're still having a good time against it. So it's nice. It's a nice little like use of a character that you can use with ulti rush that like will also kill on the second turn. So that's really cool, and then works well with HP def, as you can see here. So Yeah, that definitely shows you how strong the difference is between the two characters, between the normal Blue King and the Festival Blue King, as far as the overall ultimate damage and presence. It also shows you like the counter to the cleanse is already up with Easton, so you don't need to like exacerbate the King's passive or try it around about that. The nice thing about this Festival King is if you don't try to use his passive, you can use him in different ways, and you can use his passive pretty heavily through Hendrickson, but it's pretty interesting to see that you can use different teams. Same guy again, so I don't know if I want to fight this out. I know I'd raged. He left. He instant left. I'm sorry, dude. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. It sucks. I hate when that happens too. Normal meta team. Looks like I won on CC this time around, so we can stop the ulti rush. Alright, so I'm gonna go with one of these, and then I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna use the poison. When I use the poison in this fashion, I have noticed that of course rank the LV melee up, but then I give myself some opportunities to do some different plays too. Okay, there's the Liz shield. And because they always pop the Liz shield first, and then you go for the Easton. So here's the tick, okay? So now I can actually rush a Gother attack seal here, and then use another poison if I want to. Or rush the Gother ulti. I think I'm just gonna go for another Gother poison here. Okay. Cool. I got another poison up. Unfortunate, didn't really get the cards I wanted here. Looks like they can just do an instant petrify on my Gother if they need to. Yep. And might get another one? Nope. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm just gonna go for a attack here. The 2-star Easton. I'm gonna use the poison card here, and then we're gonna. Well, I guess I'm kind of forced into that. I guess we could rush the ulti for King. Okay, we're gonna go with this. I guess I'm gonna do a move, and then we're gonna do an attack. We got him. Yeah, we killed the King once. Now we got 2 ultis up. We got Gother ulti, and we got the King ulti. Both of which are kind of problematic for him to fight, so I'm wondering what he's gonna go with. Okay, there's the heal. Full heal, great. He's gonna go for a rush most likely. He can go for Easton, okay. He's going for Easton. I personally would not have made that play, but you know, is what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for a torrent damage here. Gonna go for this, and then we're gonna just do an attack seal. That should be it. I could have done the attack seal first, but to get the extra crit damage and crit chance, but I figure we'll be fine. It should be more than enough damage. Plus, I want to see the triple torrent kill. Yeah, it's the same as any other team though. You use 2 ultis and you always kill the enemy team. Boom, they all died. Yeah. All right, so we do have so we have a unique situation here where I got the poison up and I got the card here. So he's we definitely can kill them, but I'm just wondering if I can actually use a 3-star here, a double 3-star on the King here, and I wonder if this will actually kill him. Let's see. So we go with the double 3-star. First one, 46k, about what I expect, you know. And then this one, like 250 plus. Woo, 220. This is always crits. It hits for a lot. So you can really see some big damage on the King, even with HP Death Gear. I'm very impressed with the amount of damage that this King can do with HP Death Gear. Very few characters in the game have this. It's like, this is kind of like a Red Escanor thing, where you're able to do tons of damage with this. Okay, here we go. We finally found an Estarossa. Where somebody had asked me if Estarossa was a hard counter to this. And Estarossa always is going to be a counter to a character that relies on debuffs, but this is not really an issue. So what I'm going to do here is, see how they're not really rushing for ultis here, and they're going to go for an ulti stall here. What I'm going to do is, I think what we should do Is it a 3-star or 2-star? It's a 2-star. Okay. Let's go with a... Let's go with a rank up onto King here. And I'm going to lose my attack skills here, but I think we'll still have enough to crit Gowther because of the debuff. We'll have 4 debuffs. So we'll see how much damage we do to the Gowther. Okay. 71,000. Wasn't enough to crit. We have the poison up, which is the important part. Okay, cool. I'm going for a rank up and a counter on Estarossa, which is no big deal. So I just got to make sure I counter the other 2 characters in the ultis, which is the whole big plan here. Big damage here from Esta. Only about 100k for a 3-star Estra. It's actually a little surprising, kind of low on the damage. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use this. Rank up onto Easton, and then stop the ultis of the other 2 characters. And since we got a poison stack that's always going here, I don't have to worry about getting countered on the Estarossa, and we're just stalling out the other 2. Easton still hasn't gotten any debuff stacks here, so we're set on her. And we can actually just wait an extra turn to worry about this. He's got to have another Estarossa card here to get around me, but I don't know if he's going to go for it. Does he have another Esta counter, or is he going for an attack? There's another Esta counter. Okay. So, I think what I'll do here is I'm going to just go for an attack seal here, for a 2-turn attack seal on these guys. And by doing that, I'm not going to have to worry about Easton at all for 2 turns, which is great. Alright, cool. Now Easton's kind of locked out for 2 turns. Alright, let's see if he's going to use the counter card here. Ooh. Kind of unfortunate cards. Alright. Well, we really have bad cards right now. Do I have my ulti rush? Okay, well, I'm locked out anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I do. Alright, so Estarossa is going to use his actual cards here, so no problem there. I'm going to just do this, and then I guess we'll get rid of this card. Okay. Looking good. I wonder... So he's not using his Estarossa card here again. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a rank up onto Easton to stop their ulti rush. Okay, ranked up onto Easton. Stop their ulti rush, and then we're going to go use this again. He also countered me again, which is really interesting. I don't know what he's doing. And then now we got the poison coming out here. So we got another dot effect, and we get lifesteal. So they really had, like, using Estarossa to quote-unquote counter doesn't really seem like an effective strategy. Is he gonna ever use the Estarossa card? He still hasn't used it. Is he gonna use the ulti now? Okay, rake it up on Easton, most likely to do damage. Still alive. There goes King. Wow, he's still alive. Okay, then he's gonna regen a lot of that. Okay, Esta about here again. Okay, so now we just use a rank up onto Gowther, attack seal, and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of an Easton card. I guess I could have rushed the Gowther ulti here if I wanted to, but I figure he's just gonna use his Esta ulti that same turn. Alright, is he going to use an Estarossa ulti here? What are you going to do, buddy? You going to use the Estarossa ulti? He is going to use a counter. Wow. King is still alive. Okay. So now we just, we lifesteal again here on the King. I'm going to go ahead and kill this Easton card. And I'm going to go ahead and kill this other Easton card, because it doesn't really matter what I do for the King here. Alright, we got Easton's up. Now he's going to use the Estarossa ulti finally. Estarossa ulti finally? He did not. He did not use the Estarossa ulti. I don't understand this player. Okay, there goes king, no problem. It was never an issue. I mean, okay, I guess I just one tap him now. I just need a rank up. Oh, okay. We just do this, this, and this, and I win. Okay. That was really easy. Spent all this time countering king. Alright, GG, I win. Okay. I wouldn't say it's an actual counter. He literally attack sealed me like 80 turns in a row, and I didn't. I mean, I guess Gother's more of a counter than Estarossa. He's attack sealing me. I mean, same as any other comp. He just attack sealing me. And he had a bunch of counters too that he used early on, which was weird. 242. Wow. Everyone has 240,000 CC. Big yikes. I have 2 HP death characters in this team too. Alright, I instantly got rushed on a Gother ulti here. There's not much I can do. So we're just going to go a double rank up onto Easton here, just to lower some of the damage that we're going to take. Okay, there's minus 20% there, and we stopped the ulti rush on any of the characters, so that's great. Ooh, alright, so we got some interesting cards here. Okay, so most likely they're just going to use a Gother to stop my ulti here. No, nothing, okay. Interesting. Rank up, stop on you, okay. There's the shield, okay. Okay, so we're gonna go with a rank up onto King. I'm gonna use this and this to put enough pressure on the Gother to make them focus him. Alright, lost all Gother stacks. Okay, so hit me with your Gother ulti. Okay. Okay, Gother ulti into a stun. Easton's looking a little precarious right now. Rank up onto King for a 3-turn Petrify onto Easton. Okay, so there's a hard disrespect on this King right now, which is interesting. So we're gonna go for... Yeah, I'm gonna just go for this. Ooh, can we rush his ulti? Nice. Alright, so we rushed his ulti. Kind of a tricky play there, but they could just potentially just petrify out here, and there's nothing I can do. But I already have our 3-turn petrify in the Easton, so I'm kind of up shit creek either way, and there's not much I can do. Having no cleanse on this team is actually very problematic. And then they get their cleanse off here, so they can cleanse this anytime they want to. Okay. Alright, so he's got a 3-turn heal here. He's got a petrify here, most likely. And we have a Gother ulti to stop everything. So he's got a 3-turn heal, 3-star heal, a petrify most likely on my King. On Easton. And then he has another one. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, and I don't have any extra damage on the modifier here, but I figure if we go for this, we should get some decent damage. Okay, 300,000 there. Alright, big hit from King here. Boom, 300,000, perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and kill that Gother, and then we kill them again. And then it wipes the entire team. Boom. Really, really cool counter to Goddess Liz here. I like this, because you can delay the damage, target the characters you need to. It's a super, super interesting counter. Very fun to use. Like, the PvP matches are definitely interesting with this character. I think that he's not perfect, but he's definitely interesting. Because you're using like an ulti rush versus, like, this team right now is based on ulti rush versus counter ulti rush, is really, really similar to the other strategies to do. But I'm curious to see how this would work with Hendrickson, and I might try that out later. But I do like this Easton comp. Okay, this is one of the teams I'm most worried about. But looks like we're not gonna have to worry about anything, because we can just do a rank up here, and then we're gonna go 3-star out on the. Because I was worried about this team, I just know that I gotta use an Easton rank up here, and then instant bop the melee. Boom, 214,000, big damage. All right. Unfortunately, unlucky on the crits, but it is what it is. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do a rank up, and then we're gonna do a. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a rank up onto King. I'll use this and then this. Okay. Cool. Ooh, Lilia. Okay. Okay. Lilia backline. I think that he's expecting someone else to focus. Okay. This is interesting. Alright, are we gonna get attack seal again? Doesn't look like it. Oh. So let's go ahead and 3-star the go through here. Well, 2-star, 1-star. Bop. Definitely don't need an attack defense set with this character. Oof, maybe you do. Maybe you do. No, I think that's just because I don't have enough cosmetic upgrades on him. I have no cosmetic upgrade in this character, so I mean, it's a little bit tricky to get damage in. Having an HP def set definitely helps you against Easton's here. You can see you taking like significantly less damage. Alright. I believe in you. I believe in you. No, just be a man. No, I believe in you, Easton. I believe in you, Easton. Kill him, Gother! Good job, Gother. I wasn't scared. You were scared. I wasn't scared. Alright, that fully locks out the Lilia. Reset here. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this off. Alright, we got that. We'll go with that and that. Okay. 144 and a 2-star versus 79. Well, pretty good damage overall with HP def. He crits out really hard. He does okay. I'd say it's definitely worth keeping the HP def set just for tankiness. He's definitely way cool with tankiness. All right, interesting comp. Green Easton, Blue King, and Red Gother. Very interesting comp. Okay. Rank up onto Easton, and then what is he? And then a move. He didn't move. Okay, so now he has the attack seal. Okay, so we're just gonna do a rank up on East and then one tap the Blue King. No reason to do anything else. It's kind of an interesting comp. Like it doesn't leave a lot of options. All right, so we're gonna go for a rank up onto most likely the king, the poison, and then use an attack seal. As you can see, nowhere near enough damage to kill. Okay, he's got a 3-turn attack seal here. So I think what we're gonna go for is we're gonna do a rank up onto the king. I'm gonna go with an attack seal first, and then the poison. Wasn't enough damage. That's great. All right, we have the poison out for following turns. Great. Okay, cool. We also have the. She got her ulti up here. A little unfortunate, but that's okay. I don't have to worry too much about ultis, except for this. And looks like he's got a go through ulti up too, which is kind of unfortunate. But I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this other card over here too. So, oof, this hand is mean. It's just mean. All right. If I get attack sealed here, I'm definitely up shit creek. But I'm pretty sure the king is dead no matter what. And if the king dies, that's actually a good thing. Oh, you went for Easton. Okay. Unexpected. Okay. Unexpected. Getting Merlin super weak right now in this meta. And another king attack seal. Okay. Okay, we're going to get hit with this Gothra ulti, which is probably going to do 11 billion damage. Okay, we're going to go rank up onto Gothra again. And just do another attack seal because I got nothing. I literally haven't got cards just in like 3 turns against a Gothra attack seal. That's definitely how you counter the king really heavily is attack seal. There's no way for him around it. Like since you have no actual cleanse, there's no actual way you're going around it. And I think with like other characters, like I think the thing that they didn't think about is like you're kind of like worry around like what other characters you can use, but all right. Another ult stopper, unfortunate. Looks like we're gonna lose at least the Easton, maybe someone else. I'm not sure. This Gothra might do a lot. Oh, didn't do enough to my Gothra. Okay. Oh, looks like we might actually be able to use a card here. We've got my final tick on the poison, but again, still no poison attack. Wow. That is just unfortunate. Alright, so I'm gonna just have to go all in on type disadvantage on this Easton. Full send with all single target cards here. With no extra modifiers. Wow. This was some bad RNG. Hopefully we do enough to kill the Easton with no extra poison. Oh, no crits. Feels bad. So, I'm pretty sure we're gonna die here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we finally got the poison. We finally got the poison. We just needed 1 poison card the whole time. But only got king attack cards. That was pretty unfortunate. Alright, there's another Easton. She's gonna most likely one-tap my entire team here. That's gonna hurt. But I don't know if she'll crit because... Is this maybe? Ooh, she didn't crit because she doesn't have Deathpierce backline. Okay. Wow. Just not having that Deathpierce backline is very detrimental. Okay. So we got that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fucking not annihilate that Gothra. Okay? We're going all in for that Gothra. That Gothra is the issue. Oof, nice. Big damage for that Gothra. Nice. Okay, give me some poisons. Give me some other cards here. Okay. You know what? That's actually really good. I can work with that. I can work with that. Alright, so we got another Easton card, looks like. Okay. So we can go for the attack seals here, which is great. He's got another team up. Okay. That's a thing. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and I'm just do a rank up here. I'm gonna do my 3-star over here, and then I'm going to attack seal again because F this guy. All right, cool. He left. Oh my gosh, that was a match. That was a match. Jeez. That was a delayed match. If I've ever seen one. Wow. So overall, my king, again, did pretty good work. Got to see his ultimate a few times. The HP def set that we got right now, of course, with like 13-14% rolls, somewhere in there. That's okay. Not insanely good. Again, don't have a lot of cosmetic upgrades. I tried to get some on the defensive side, but he's missing a weapon, so I really thought that focusing on attack heavy stuff for King probably not the best idea. We got some of the cosmetic upgrades for him already, so I'm gonna try to focus on getting more cosmetic upgrades for this King. I'm gonna try to see what he is. I saw as far as versus Goddess Elizabeth and Lost Fae Meliodas, I'd say they are both better than him as far as my extensive testing. I've done about 40-50 matches so far with him, I think. And I'd say that he is a definite unit that is really good, but he's a little bit mid-range as far as like what you can really do with him right now. And he does bring a lot to the table. I have tried, so the teams I've tried so far are, I've tried it with the what's it called? The Blue Demon Meliodas and Ungeared PvP. I've tried it with the Hendrickson. I didn't really care for the Hendrickson strategies personally. Hendrickson, not like you have to use CC food, and it's not as fun to use those teams. I've tried him with Deathpierce, without Deathpierce, and I've tried him with Ulti Rush. My overall favorite is the team I was just using with the East and Crit. And being able to crit on a lot of different hits makes it so that you do tons and tons of damage. And your 200k crits with HP def gear is super nice. So I'm definitely liking getting those big one taps in with him. So he does do some big work. And then if you do get fight at one of those ulti rush teams, you can use a counter ulti rush strategy where you're ulti rushing them at the same time. And 60's so strong defensively with like 91% crit resistance, which is super big. Makes it really hard to crit him. He's just like insanely tanky. He's got 66% resistance rate, really high pierce rate, really high crit chance and crit damage. So overall, really fun to run on a crit-based team, especially with Deathpierce in the backline, giving him nearly guaranteed crits. And the nice thing about Deathpierce getting the backline is, of course, you get extra crit damage because you're going to lower the crit defense, not so much the crit chance. The crit chance is actually really nice because you got multiple hits on the character. But like when you saw those single hits, kind of like with like you see with Zeldris, where you see a single hit on an enemy and it doesn't crit, you can see a big loss on those. And against Lost Vein, I definitely see some negatives versus Lost Vein. Trying him with Goddess Liz, I did see some improvement when like she came to the field. But I say overall, the crit-based team is probably one of my favorites with him so far. I'm going to do some more poison teams and stuff like that with him later. But I do like the crit-based team. I do like the corrosion teams, the bleed teams. Those are fun. But my favorite so far is the crit team. But alright guys, my name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.